Hello, and today I'm going to be telling you about what this thing called cosplay is. Now, my channel doesn't usually revolve around cosplay. I do something called mermaiding, and that's what my channel is primarily about, mermaiding and crafts. But mermaiding is kind of a form of cosplay, and cosplay is how I got into mermaiding, so I feel it's safe to kind of discuss this with you. Anyways, what is cosplay? Well, if your child or friend or yourself are interested in cosplay, don't worry, it's not some like scary, dangerous, evil thing, I promise you. They're not a weirdo, they're just expressing themselves and that's great, or you're expressing yourself and that's great. But what cosplay is basically it's dress up. Now it is what some people would argue a bit more than dress up, because instead of just dressing up, you kind of take on the role of your character. At least some people do, and they'll acquire some personality traits and kind of incorporate a bit of acting into playing out their character's role, or just, you know, posing like their character or whatever. But cosplay is dressing up as a character, usually one that's based around Japanese anime or manga, or maybe comic books. Some people will dress up as movie characters or cartoon characters. It kind of depends on your taste and what you prefer. I liked video game characters. Devil May Cry was totally my thing. You can see some of my pictures if you click on like the channel. I'll link up here somewhere. Not too proud of some of the content on there though. It's old and inactive. But yeah, it's basically a form of dress up. And people will oftentimes create their own costumes. It's a very complex process. It is just amazing what some people can do and what they can teach themselves to do. They'll create full suits of armor. I actually have a bazooka behind, there's a wall right there. Behind that wall there is a bazooka. Don't worry, it doesn't work, but it's like a big bazooka, and again, I will, like, if you check out my other channel, you will see a video of me carrying that thing around, and it is massive, and I'm so proud of it. But cosplay, while it is basically dress up, it is a lot more than dress up. There's a lot that goes into it. There's prop construction, there's learning how to do your makeup, learning where to buy all these crazy wigs and stuff online, and styling wigs. Oh my gosh, that is not easy. And acting sometimes, and posing for pictures, and if you take your own pictures, you gotta learn that. And just like editing pictures, if you edit your own photos, and sewing, and crafting, and just, so there's so much stuff that goes into cosplay. Like, it's a science. It's an art. It is everything. It is amazing. But basically, it's adult dress up, and it's not just for adults. Kids do it too, and people all over the world are doing it. It's been a thing for quite a few years now, and there are people who cosplay and they will go to things called conventions, which are usually once a year sort of events, which are like everywhere, so you can kind of technically go to one every weekend. But they are events where people will gather and everyone will be wearing their costumes, and they'll be selling items at the convention center that are themed around different fandoms, and there will be like dress up, what you would call it, like contests, I guess. There'll be contests like to judge your costume, like best of show sort of thing. People will perform skits and sing and dance and just have all sorts of fun. And cosplay is just basically, it's dress up, but it's not dress up. It's a way of connecting with people who are like-minded, and it's a fun hobby. It's what it is. It's dress up, but it's more than dress up. I don't really know how else to explain it, and I just keep repeating myself. But cosplay is a form of dress up. You can look it up if you'd like to. There's nothing to worry about if you have a friend or family member who is thinking of cosplaying or does cosplay. Some of the costumes can be a little risque. That's kind of just the nature of the beast, since a lot of popular media kind of pushes like the less is more sort of thing with clothing. But not all things have to be less is more. You can cover up and modify costumes, make them more modest. If you're thinking of cosplaying, just go for it. It's something you gotta try. It's a once in a lifetime experience. No matter what your age, like cosplayers are so accepting. It's such an accepting group of people, at least when I was in the community. No matter what your age or your gender or your whatever, I think you should try cosplay at least once, because it's such a unique experience getting to be someone else for the day, because people will know you as your character, whoever you choose to be. And it's such a fun, unique experience, and just magical. So yeah, adult dress up, but not dress up because it's like so much more. That's what cosplay is. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this video helped clarify for you what this whole costume thing is about. And I'm playing with my wig. Anyways, please feel free to check out the rest of the content on my channel. I have a bunch of stuff that's mostly about mermaids, but I do have some crafting things if you like to craft, because I love crafting. Something I kind of learned to love from cosplaying and a little bit before cosplaying. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you have a magical day, and I hope I helped you somewhat. So take care, and I will see you next Wednesday if you want to stick around. Or if I post more videos more frequently than just Wednesday, I'll see you whenever I see you. Have a magical day.